The Ottoman Harem had become an obsession for Signor Grellot, who worked as an interpreter at the Venetian embassy. In the memoirs of European travelers, the happenings within the harem were described as captivating tales for every European, and Grellot was significantly influenced by them. For instance, according to Western travelers, the most beautiful and skilled concubines would showcase their finest attributes before the ruler, and the ruler, on that night, would leave a handkerchief in front of the concubine he desired, inviting her to his chambers. This narrative, actually having no connection to the harem, which functioned as a school like the Enderan, was one of the more innocent stories about the harem. However, tales like this had captivated the minds of numerous Western travelers and diplomats. One such individual was Signor Grellot, employed as an interpreter at the Venetian embassy. Grellot was a Venetian interpreter who had become enamored with what he had heard about the Ottoman harem. Every piece of information about the Ottoman harem excited him, but for Grellot, hearing was not enough. Therefore, he had a large telescope constructed at his home overlooking the Topkapi Palace to begin spying on the Ottoman palace, particularly the harem. Grellot had become thoroughly engrossed in his telescope. To observe the events inside the palace, he regularly scrutinized the harem. Grellot's deviant behavior was noticed within a short period, and the palace was informed. While Grellot was once again intensely watching the palace, the Janissaries forcefully entered, catching him, so to speak, in the act. Grellot's actions were not forgiven, and he was immediately executed by beheading. Sensual behavior of this kind by Western travelers was not limited to Grellot. Numerous attempts, including unauthorized entries into the harem, were made. What fascinated Westerners about the harem was not their lack of knowledge, but rather the misinformation they possessed about it. The harem was mistakenly believed to be a place solely for chasing women or satisfying all kinds of sexual desires.